Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to do the potatoes because I don't want to have to demonstrate it and half of you pay attention, half of you don't. So I'm just going to make a video. So each kitchen, okay, not each group, but each kitchen will need the following. Okay, you're going to need 2 bags. One that is labeled your period, your kitchen number, who is in there, maybe one person, and then what will be in the bag. So I have the period in my kitchen, my name, and then this one says mashed potatoes. Period 2, kitchen 6, just like before, my name, and then what will be in the bag will be French fries. So both areas will be in the bag. So the ones who are at the tables will put their stuff in the same bag as the ones who are in the kitchen. Okay? For each table / kitchen area, you're going to need the following. You're going to need 2 bowls. Both have water in it because that's what we're going to be putting. One for the mashed potatoes and one for the French fries. Each person will need a cutting board. Again, there should be something underneath the cutting board. 1 potato, a paring knife or a peeler, and a chef's knife. Okay? So you're going to first everybody's going to peel their potato. You can either use a peeler and peel away from you. Again, I like to use the paring knife. Again, if you have a knife, you have to have a cutting glove. Okay, so the cutting glove would go on this hand. I don't have one at home. So to peel with a paring knife, my thumb is going to be down here and my hand is going to be up here. I'm going to gently just take the skin off. My thumb is helping to push the knife, kind of directing it where it needs to go. Again, if you don't feel comfortable with it, use a peeler. Just make sure that all of your scraps get into the trash. I do not want to find peels on the floor. Trust me, I find this a whole lot easier than using a peeler. Okay, if there's a little bit of skin left, that's okay. I would suggest washing your potatoes afterwards. So that will go in the trash. Put that there for now. Okay. So, with the 1 potato, you're going to cut it in half. So, we're done with our paring knife for now. We're going to cut our potato in half. So, I'm going to, again, use the claw motion. My knife is going to hit right up against my knuckle. End to end, we're going to cut it in half. 1 half will be for the French fries and the other half we are going to dice. So just like we saw in the video, we have to get even sides on this side, the top, and the 2 sides. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it into like a rectangle, sorry. With my scraps, I'm going to put them in the big bowl there. So there's one side. Didn't have to take much off of that side. And I'm going to turn it. Turn it that way so I have a new side now. And then I'm going to cut the ends off. We don't need much off because these are going to be our French fries. Alright, so now I'm going to cut my planks. My planks need to be about the size of my pinky. So I should be able to get at least 3 to 4 out of here. So again, I'm going to make a claw and go down. So it's about that thick. Again, point goes down first, and then the rest goes. Okay, so now we're going to gather them all up, and I have 4 planks, and I'm going to do 2 at a time, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to make another 1/4 of an inch. Okay, so I'll probably be able to get 2 out of there. Again, tip down first, and then the rest of my edge goes. So then that way I have these French fries, okay, the bolognese. I would not go any bigger than your pinky finger, because if you do, they're going to have to cook way longer tomorrow. So your French fries will go in your French fry water. Okay, we have the water there, so then that way it prevents it from browning, from the oxidization happening. So with our other half of our potato, we are going to do some dices. So just like we did with our French fry, we're going to make planks. And they can be a little bit bigger than what your French fries were. Again, the bigger they are, the harder it's going to be to cook them in time for the mashed potatoes. We'll do about half. So if it seems to be moving on you, squish it down more, or take it apart and just do it that way. Okay, so now I'm going to dice it. So instead, remember these are French fries. I don't want French fries, I want it diced. So now we're just going to turn it, and keeping my point or my knife tip on the cutting board, I'm going to do a circular motion away from myself. Again, I'm using my guiding hand to move along. I'll put all of that into my scrap bowl. So the one that I had with the scraps from before. So again, I'm going to do the same thing. Again, point goes down first, and then you should be able to get these small diced. Alright, so then once I have them in there, I'm going to put my French fries in my French fry bag. You can do this one of 2 ways. You can either pour the water and the French fries in there, which can be messy, or just grab out the French fries, put them in there, pour a little bit of water in, zip it up. We're going to pretend that that's dry. We're going to do the same thing with the diced for the mashed potatoes. If you don't have water with them, then your potatoes will be brown. You don't want that. It's kind of like an apple. As soon as you cut into an apple, it's going to start to turn brown. Okay, so now I'm going to pour a little bit of water in here, hopefully, and not miss. Oops. So both bags from your kitchen, again, not your group, are going to go into the same bowl. You're going to put them in the refrigerator and you're done. Good to go.
Okay.